Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly tech update, the show that explores the newest, coolest, and craziest side of tech available on the interwebs. I'm your tech enthusiast, Ray McNeil. Coming up on the program today, Spider-Man Miles Morales is coming to PC on November 18th. The Quest Pro has been revealed from Meta, and it is everything we've been wanting in a VR headset, including face tracking, eye tracking, and unfortunately a $1,500 price tag. Happening in this week's What The? It's time for the smokers to pay, as a 20-second Simpsons joke is now a fully fledged game. And of course, we'll wrap up the program with this week's Moment of Joy. All that and a whole lot more coming up on today's edition of your weekly tech update. Next. You won't have to wait too long to play the other remastered Spider-Man game on your PC. Insomniac and Nixxes have announced that Spider-Man Miles Morales will be available on PC on November 18th through the Epic Game Store and Steam. The port offers visual upgrades beyond the PS5 version, including ray-traced shadows for outdoor light. It also supports PC-oriented features, including ultra-wide monitors and DLSS 3 upscaling on GeForce RTX 40 cards. As you might guess, though, the graphical splendor comes at a cost. You won't skirt by on a years-old system. Miles Morales will play on as little as a 4th-gen Intel Core i3 processor with 8 gigs of RAM, and even a GeForce GTX 950 and a conventional hard drive. However, you'll be stuck playing at 720p with very low graphics. The recommendations jump to much more recent hardware if you want high detail, 4K, or any other kind of ray tracing. And be prepared to spend a small fortune if you want the ultimate ray-traced visuals. The developers recommend a 12th gen Core i7 or 5th gen Ryzen 9 processor with an RTX 3080 and 32 gigs of RAM to play this thing at its ultra settings. We wouldn't buy a new PC just for Miles Morales. However, the game was easily one of the best PS5 launch titles. While it's shorter than the original Spider-Man, it's full of well-developed characters and a vibrant neighborhood you want to save. Throw in a few new mechanics, including invisibility and a bonus feline companion, and it's worth a spin, even if you've never played the first title. Oh, this is exciting. It's been over 2 long years of stock updates, consoles selling out instantly, and people being upset. But at this moment, both the PS5 and Xbox Series X have been in stock on Amazon for over a week, which should mark the end of the great stock next-gen shortage of 2020 through 2022. You can grab the PS5 and Xbox Series X right now on Amazon and many other places. Now, naturally, after I post this episode, I'm sure they'll probably sell out. But even if it does happen, I feel like at this point we can be confident in the fact that it will come back in stock in the next week or so, and at least stay in stock for a couple of days, if not weeks, instead of seconds or minutes like we've seen over the past 2 years. This is a great thing as we see next-gen exclusive games such as Gotham Knights, Scorn, and A Plague Tale Requiem release in the next week in what is no doubt going to become more of a common occurrence. There's obviously God of War Ragnarok releasing in a few weeks too. With Christmas coming up, it'll be interesting to see if we do see a bit of a shortage coming up again. I feel like we'll always remember how hard it's been to get a next-gen console in the last few years, and it'll be interesting to see how that affects upcoming releases, such as the PlayStation VR 2 and the new Nintendo Switch. Just this week, we saw the RTX 4090 sell out extremely quickly despite their price tag of of over $2,000, which is less than what 3080s were selling for in the months following its launch. It's absolutely going to create a new level of demand for these devices that we'll likely see for years to come. But for now, at least, hopefully, it's over for the great next-gen shortage. If you've seen one adaptation of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, then you have roughly 9 million to go. The book that helped shape the way we celebrate the holiday has also led to countless live-action versions, from traditional takes and animated films to modern-day retellings, Muppets, and even a story about the story. There's no shortage of ways to appreciate the legendary ghost tale about the true meaning of Christmas. And this year, we're getting yet another way to remember that lesson. Only this adaptation is flipping the story upside down. It's also adding singing and dancing to the festivities. The first trailer of Spirited, starring Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell, promises a jolly good time through time itself.
How did you know all that?
I didn't. I was just following you.
You were following me?
Yeah.
Oh, I messed up in the middle there.
Yeah, tap is new for me. It's
Yeah,
a very expressive medium.
What is all of this?
I am your ghost of Christmas present.
Like a Christmas Carol? What do you think I'm going to be all intrigued by what's behind the door?
Not even a little bit curious?
Damn it!
My first save, there was this little sick kid. What did they call him?
It was Tiny Tim.
No. Sweet kid, one crutch.
Nope.
Little Larry.
No, Tiny Tim.
Mike, super small Steve.
Holy